All right, and welcome to another edition of Shadows of the Mysteries House of Skye, where our family makes its way through the streets of Soreta on a daily basis, just trying to survive, and they did. They were triumphant. But before we jump into that, let's meet our family this evening. Who is here? Mandy.
Mandy, I play Raven, a infiltrator from the East End, and yeah, that's what I got for tonight. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. You're here. That's what counts. Matt Walsh.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt Walsh. I'm playing Ignatis Meets. He's a savant. He's part of the Cult of Tenebris, and he keeps detailed notes and very few friendships.
Indeed. Winston.
Hey everybody, I'm Winston Clark. I play Parn a mind speaker mystic of the Court of Astra, of the Church of Astra, and he is determined to save the Skye family souls, whether they like it or not. Spoiler alert: they don't.
Yeah. All right. And Matthew Bell.
Hey, I'm Matthew Bell. Get to go last this time. That's a first. Playing Farank Turn, a Society of Ravens face, lawyer, advocate for the Skye family household, and always behind you with an attaboy.
Attaboy. Attaboy. That's very true. Yeah, no, I switched it up today because, I zigzagged all over the place. Anyway, shout out to the folks who are with us always, but behind the scenes, game design and writing, Stephen Chaney and Brandon Stoddard. Tarot design and additional writing, Rabbit Stoddard. Character design, Adam Schubert. Tarot and symbol design, Luana Zara. And graphics and UI design, Flor Ciartino of the Wanderer's Tome. I'm your host and GM for the evening, and most evenings, actually every evening, Christopher Mifsud. So before we jump in, though, we want to give a shout out to the folks who give us this awesome Electrum chest to share with folks, and the reason why a lot of you are here, so that's cool. The Electrum chest for Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. The code tonight is Cops Baba Honk. You can also put the words get better every week. I actually look forward to see what they're going to make me say. So Cops Baba Honk. You can put exclamation point code in the chat, and you'll get this amazing code. It is also, I don't know why I'm not there, dude. Look, it's right there at the bottom too. Like, woo! Get to the Electrum chest for Out Chance of the Forgotten Realms. Cops Baba Honk. That's all right. I just enjoy that. Of it. Anyway, so
you get
again,
points if you can work that into the adventure.
Yeah, I may try that in the future. just to
be an NPC name or something.
Just to challenge myself. Yeah, you go down the street, there's a new person moves into town. His name's Cops Baba Honk. So it's gonna be competing with Fergus now. All right, so when we left the family, they were speeding away triumphantly from murder facing their would be killer, Mara Gray, and their accomplices in the coal yard. So the family was triumphant. And there's celebration across the world. Yes, they were triumphant. They beat down the baddies, and then on their way back, they drove by the other warehouse. They were also possibly going to be inspecting, and just find that it had been burned down by some careless drug makers next door who had set their chem lab on fire and burned down the other location. But now you've made your way back to the Skye Estate, saying goodbye, parting adieu to our not special guest this week, Jeremiah McCoy, also known as Aldehyde Dredge, the missing cousin, who's now gone back to their life of experimentation and blissfulness. And you've now gone back to your your home over in the Silverwood, and to the Skye estate. And as you pull up, it is mid-evening, and the house has the minimal lights that you usually expect upon getting there. And you're greeted by the house workers that are normally up and about. And as you enter the house, you smell coming from the kitchen what must have been a delicious dinner. And the workers say that there are some nibbles that Esten had brought back from the restaurant where he had done the first tasting for the soirée, and to make sure that you all were able to get a taste, to put in your vote for the caterers for the upcoming Skye soirée. So, how do you all take care of your evening before you go to bed?
I wish I knew that was an option for the evening before I went to that warehouse.
Oh, it's yeah. Remember, all week you have dinner reservations at nice restaurants throughout the city in order to yeah.
Oh, was there any leftovers?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So once it is made clear that we can have those, Parn might not say anything. He may just start walking towards the
literally, there's never a question. Like in this,
I'll say Raven's not even asking. She smells it, and she's you know how like they have the and your nose just goes. Yeah.
I'll like start grabbing something. Be like, oh, can I have this?
Yeah. No, it's laid out for you, ready prepped in the house workers like get things for you and prep to get you drinks, your normal evening drinks if you have a particular aperitif that you drink. And then there are nibbles and plenty of things to taste and try. And then little cards are left with a rating for you to fill in with little pencils.
Oh, that's exciting.
No idea. Absolutely no idea about the cards. I just
all right.
Look, getting into a fight for your life makes you hungry, and I'm not even concerned.
And thirsty. Can I have another drink?
Well, Farank will absolutely take one of the cards and start to take meticulous notes on the flavor profile, textures, and overall presentation value, even though knowing that it is a leftover situation.
Yeah. So you have that. I mean, that doesn't come down or anything like that. Just everybody, that is there for you upon your return, and then you all can get ready for your evening. If there's anything else that you want to do, move boxes. I know that was mentioned into the. But aside from that, however that may be. So, nothing else goes on. The next morning, you wake up and there is your underneath everybody's door is a envelope that you
got paid.
Allowance.
Does this include extra hazard pay?
I sure hope so. Oh,
it probably doesn't, but it should.
No, it doesn't. Inside is a invoice, or in the case of the cousins, it is a allowance, and it itemizes off all the different things you've done since the last one of these. There's $135 inside. And then it also says to come by Esten's office for an extra bonus. So I don't know who wakes up first, but those are there, and whoever would like to be the first to go visit Esten may do so, or not visit Esten though. You'll be missing out on your bonus. So
I do usually wake up early, so unless somebody else is waking up early,
I'm probably gonna be passed out for a minute, way later than I should. But
on Tuesday morning,
martinis last night. So
yeah, Yeah, it was.
All right, so Raven is up first. Raven, just because she's up first, would you like to pop by? Not pop
Sure.
by, but pop by.
I'll stop.
Alright.
I'll pop by Pops and see how he's doing.
Yeah, Bob is in his office. You see his office is a little bit more cluttered than normal. There is a large object in the corner covered with a sheet. On his desk, he has a couple different items boxed up and so forth. But in front of him, at the moment, he has a small pouch, and he goes, Raven, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing this beautiful day?
Well, exactly that. It is a beautiful day, and you look outside, the weather is beautiful. Still unusually beautiful for this time of year in Soreta. And then he goes, well, I hear you were triumphant in your
Our battle last night?
yes,
Yeah.
but more importantly in causing a disruption in the curse. So you've been able to hold on a second, there we go. You've been able to eliminate one of the bad actors of the curse for the moment. So I feel you've done well in subsiding the efforts of the curse. So congratulations.
Well, thank you. I do wish we could have actually maybe worked it out a different way, but we did do it.
Well, that's not how curses work. You remove them.
That is true, but this was a curse. I think this part of the curse, it was at least possible to handle a different way. Unfortunately, it was not to be, but
you will find that in time, most people who wish you dead will always wish you dead. And so the only way to deal with them is to kill them.
wow. I understand what you're saying.
I get, or in prison, I guess, or eliminate is usually the way we go for. But
I think you're right about that most of the time. But I do think there are some times where people are redeemable and changeable, and in this case, I just wish it was. That's all I'm saying. Again, how to do what we had to do. I'm not feeling guilty about the act. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, good. Yes, I would want you to feel guilty about such things. Anyway, I wished. So you got your allowance, correct?
Yes. Thank
Excellent.
you very much.
Excellent. Yes. Well, for services rendered, you get your you do your chores and things, and this is how I've been told family handles things with stuff. So
well, I definitely wouldn't know.
There you go. However, I wanted to give you, you all have done so well. So I in my travels, as you know, I've been around the world a few times. It's how I ended up with so many grandchildren. And in those travels, I pick up a thing too. And one of those travels, I found this coin. Not too dissimilar to the coins that to the markers that I had you bring around, but this is a coin. It holds a little tiny pouch, way too small to be a marker. And he tosses the pouch to you.
I try to catch it.
If you want to catch it, you catch it. Otherwise, you could have it just hit you in the chest and fall down. I mean, it's up to you.
Catch it. I just think it'd be hilarious if I went to catch it and rolled a 1. That's all.
No, I don't think we're not going to. Like it's easy to. He's a
understood.
Old man like tossing you. It's just, he's lobbing it up there for you. So literally, you could just bat it down if you want to.
Okay.
And he says, but what you'll find intriguing about this penny is that it is got the Cult of Tenebris symbol, and it's like when I found it, I didn't know much about it, but I did some research, and it turns out that story goes that someone believes in certain things and is the owner of such an item that they can never lose the penny. The penny will, if you misplace it, it'll always appear wherever you are a few hours later. And rumor has it that the penny may also sometimes bring with it other things that are around it. And so we're going to take a look at Raven's new gift, the Bad Penny. It is a wondrous item, rare, requires attunement by a Cult of Tenebris member. This small coin is embossed with the stamps common to larger Cult of Tenebris markers. When you flip it, it lands on whichever of heads or tails you decide. While you are attuned, it always finds its way back to you 2 to 6 hours. No matter which way you lost it, appearing somewhere convenient nearby when you happen to be at the time. You can make use of this feature for theft. The coin is notched in a way that you can be clipped or rubber banded easily to another object, which may require a sleight of hand check. To hide the coin, roll 1d4. If the number is greater than the weight of the attached object in pounds, it is still attached to the bad penny when it returns.
So basically, it freely will return anything less than a pound.
Yes, guaranteed. But yeah, anything you try to get a little bit more
right?
Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah. I'm just saying, it's really good at stealing small things.
Small things. 100%. Yes. So, I had this in my collection. I didn't think it was just a penny for me, but I thought perhaps it may be of use to you. So I wanted you to have it as an appreciation of all the good works you have done, and I hope you find use of it.
I appreciate it very much. So how's everything else going? Anything new for us to do?
No, the soiree. We're getting ready for the soiree. It is almost ready. The house is almost ready. You have the guests. We need to finish this week and finding the caterer. So I do hope you are able to join for dinner this evening. But if not, I will bring back nibbles again for you all to taste. Oh, did you fill out the card? I want to make sure I get everyone's ratings for the food.
I would have filled out the card. It would have been very just like good, bad,
Yeah, that's fine.
Not very in depth at all. Just like I like.
Yeah, oh well, there you go. Yeah, less sauce, more this.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, excellent. Well, no, I carry on your business. I mean, I feel that right now with the curse subsided for a bit, we can all go on with our lives in a normal fashion and start living it like proper skies for now.
Again, if this is a curse, it probably is bigger than one person. Remember that.
100%. Exactly. But I feel that these things tend to take time to build back up.
Understood.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes. Well, excellent. Well, thank you, Raven. Don't if you need to spend that all in one place, but obviously you also occurred a few more boons for me. So if there are other things that you wish, please don't hesitate to ask.
Well, thank you, and I will think about that. If you need me for anything, please feel free.
Of course. Thank you, Raven.
And I'll back out of the room.
And just as above the table, you have 16 favors now currently with small favors, and then you also increase your relationship with Esten to 10. So.
And that is as a full group 16.
Full group 16. That is correct.
Okay.
Yes. Now, any of you can spend them willy nilly and not tell anybody, and then be like, "Oh, we have 0 boons." So you're like, "Oh, how did that happen?" Esten is keeping track on a level that
Right. No, I understand. I get it.
Yeah. All right. Who's next for their appointment?
Well, it's a work day, so Farank would definitely be
excellent.
Up and at 'em and on the job.
Yes. So, good morning, Farank.
Good morning, Mr. Esten. I heard you needed to see us this morning.
Yes, indeed. It is a triumphant day. We have subsided the curse. The family is in good spirits. It seems they alive. So that's they with spirit. I guess is the.
I mean, surprisingly so, and especially that young aldehyde. Well, he was bent on walking in there all by himself, and I'm glad that we as a family decided to not let that happen.
Venture side of the Skye family, So, well, I mean, that's fortuitous that you were all there then. Yes.
But yes, thank you again for continuing to keep me in your employ. I received my
Farank,
wages.
I understand you like the ponies, correct?
Oh, yes, sir. Are you a fan of the kestrels?
No, I'm just making small talk. I hear that's what you're actually supposed to do. So
absolutely,
yes, but yes, you're interested in the ponies. Yes. Well, I'm not about to give a grown adult a pony, but I have come into. I understand you can fiddle about with guns and such. Yes, in arbalists.
I'm becoming quite skilled at the use of an arbalest.
Yes,
I acquired a heavy one in this most recent engagement, and I'm not really
don't shoot your eye out with that thing.
Absolutely.
It's I understand you. It's not just something that someone picks up and uses. It
no, I'm going to have to practice with that a little bit.
Oh, well, there you go. But in my travels, I have procured an item. It's a traveling like mobile fletching. It's a suitcase full of fletching equipment, and it allows you to make special bolts. But you need to be proficient in working with these things. So
I see.
And he goes, I don't have it up here. It is downstairs in the workshop but it is it's actually one of the few existing full eco goldfinch is a man. It's kind of a pseudo known name.
I think I've heard it before.
And it's eco goldfinch's Fletchery. So the suitcase size kit counts as gunsmith's tools. It is full of exotic mechanical lathes and unusual tools to affect the balance of arbalest bolts that you craft or modify with it. The following special types of bolts may be crafted at the listed price using this kit. Each creates 5 special bolts for the price. Serrated bolts, so they basically give the bleed condition for a number of turns, either until they heal or 4 rounds. A piercing bolt, which goes through resistance or damage reduction, such as fiber weave armor. A knockback bolt, which knocks people on their asses, pushing them 5 feet away from the target, and I believe it just pushes them back. Does not knock them prone. And screw bolts, which if someone is trying to use the dodge ability, it basically you can't use reactions to avoid or reduce damage for this bolt. So
very interesting. I think that will come in handy for many of us. So thank you, sir.
Yes. Well, practicality is what we look for in this household. So, I figured, you're always looking to do more and be the best. And one way you can contribute to the household is by putting those skills to use. And so that is now available to you. And like I said, it is a suitcase at which you can bring around with you if you so wish. If like say you're on the run, and it is not to be left behind. You can take it. You may wish somebody else to carry it, but
that is very well possible.
I'm not neither here to judge one way or the other on how you decide to use such things. But you now have it, so congratulations.
Well, speaking of the workshop, sir, I think. Having spoken with a couple of the family members, and I'm sure that they can, speak for themselves as well, but it feels to me like the workshop might be the place in which we want to build up a little bit first. Maybe. I mean, there are a lot of you. There are other things, though. I mean, we can upgrade the library. We can do the workshop. But keep in mind, the workshop would only be like geared towards
well, for now, it would only be geared towards one of like somebody's interests, right? So
I see.
yeah. I believe I have that correct. And then I'm not an architect. And then there, we could put a walking maze. Those are fascinating. I hear people's eyesight get better from such things. What else is there?
There's the rookery.
Oh, there's a rookery. Yes, I'm quite happy about that. Have some friends.
Right.
Otherwise, it's just him now. The rookery would be quite well. Don't have anybody in the hiring union to make use of a workstation, like a workout room. We put a little home gym in there, with free weights and some other things. That's about it. That's about all the upgrades I could think of that would be of use in this house. So yeah. But what we'll do is much. Oh, did you try the food? Did you?
Oh, I did. Yes. Here are my notes, sir.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll put a card out and we'll let everybody write on the card what they would like
that sounds like a wonderful idea
to the house, and then yes, and then ultimately I'll make the final decision in case there's some shenanigans that with the voting, but But suddenly people are asking for, I don't know, a chapel or something. It'd be, that can't, obviously.
I wouldn't mind some horse stables, I'll admit, but I think that
horse
probably
stables.
be the only
Horse stables, yes. The ponies, yeah, again, not about to buy a grown adult a pony, but happy to keep that in mind though in the future.
All right. Fair enough.
Should we come into such abundance that I change my mind on buying adults ponies, I'll consider that to be on the list. It's, to be honest, it's already above chapel, so there you go. So it is definitely not a bad suggestion. So
outstanding. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'll put these this briefcase to much good use.
Excellent. All right. Have a great day, Farank, and good job again. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Who is next to come see?
Parn will finally come in. He's just a little disheveled from waking up later than he intended. Esten, hi. I heard you wanted to see me. Is this about the tickets or whatever for the food?
No, it is it is not. Good boy. No. It is because you have done such an astounding job of eliminating subsiding the curse. I do not believe the curse is eliminated, but in doing so, I wanted to make sure that you were all duly rewarded properly. And so I thought a gift would be appropriate. Now I will say I was a bit challenged in trying to find an appropriate gift for you, but as luck would have it, as I was going through my parents' things, and was in the middle of putting together a box to be trashed or pawned, I found a small amulet to Zela. Well, again, nobody appropriate to give such a gift to, and as you are a follower of the gods, I thought, well, who better than a man of the gods than to have such a trinket.
I thank you for your generosity. Are you certain that you wouldn't prefer to have it? It is something from your family.
Oh no, like I said, it was going into the trash or pawn pile. So it was literally, and as the saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure, or should be, perhaps. So I thought, why not give you this token? And so he hands you Zela's lantern It's not a full lantern. It's basically a small brass
I was a
amulet.
little concerned.
Yeah, you have to carry this around everywhere. It's quite useful for you. It's a wondrous item. It's rare and it requires attunement by a Church of Astra member. This small brass amulet is embossed with the trappings of the goddess Zela. While attuned, the delicate mechanisms within emit a faint golden light at all times, unless covered, which casts dim light up to 5 feet away from the wearer. If you cast light spell on a lantern, it extends to 30 feet instead of 20 for its range. The amulet seems to whisper at times. While attuned and wearing it, you can allow these whispers to protect you from the blasphemies of the world. If you fail a save against a language or sound-based effect, command, suggestion, charm, person, anything that deals thunder damage, you may use your reaction to succeed instead, replacing the hostile sound with the whispers of Zela. I'm sure that's fine. And so he's like, it does nothing for me. It's a dull right now in his hands. It's a dull, like whatever. He hands it to you.
I
and
graciously accept your gift and thank you. Although
doing so, it starts to glow dimly in your hand.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and you start to hear the light, very light whispers, like hard to like. It's like calling a cat, like to you. No. Like, yeah. So,
well, thank you. I appreciate this gift. I at some point I would like to talk to you about your sister. I know that my predecessor had was working to convince her to pray to Tal, but Zela was your
yes, so family's god.
Yes.
So it was quite popular back in my parents' time when we were children. There was well, she can't really call it a sect. No, there were those of like mind that would get together. I guess this is quite above the board. It's quite common for in Soreta, Tal tends to be, of course, because of the autarch, right? But the other gods are, again, usually equally displayed all over the place. But there are occasionally followers. Again, think of it more like Rome, and different, like people will have like altars to the different gods and their servants and so forth, right? So some folks are a little bit more leaning towards one god over another. And it's not frowned upon per se, right? Everyone has their preferences and there's different reasons for such things. Could simply be, a one of the gods or their servants stepped in and did something that but there's a lot of different teachings, and there are also some teachings that doesn't show that they are unequal to each other, but they're not always. Even though everyone speaks of the gods, usually they don't say like the gods are mingling together and hanging out and having a party. Right? So all the gods have their own different things that they're kind of doing. So yeah, that's the thing to keep in mind. But yeah, that's so anyway. So yes, no. But yeah, that's so really what it was is during the holidays for Zela and so forth. My parents would decorate more, and then we just whenever my mother passed a shop that had like a trinket like that or whatever to Zela, she'd pick it up. So a number of these things used to be about the house. Marzita also was a follower-ish, I guess. She supported the church. She kept the items around. Probably kept the decorations up longer than they should have been after holidays. Wasn't the most astute of taking them down and so forth. But so, but it's true. I do understand that your mentor, did try to convince her to lean more towards the teachings of Tal. So no worries there. There's none of that business in this house. So
I have a feeling that was more for her to believe in anyone or at least to follow anyone at that point.
Possibly, she lost a lot of faith due to the curse.
Or maybe your ancestors' actions, but who can say, really?
Perhaps I not my sister. Thankfully, she's dead, sadly.
Yes.
But yes, these things drive people to two extremes sometimes. So,
well, I'm glad that things could be resolved without any further loss of life, and I'm glad that Aldehyde was.
Yes,
had
you
survived.
all saved Aldehyde. That's excellent, and you killed that dastardly Margrave,
Well,
and her associates. So, yes,
yes. Well, that's
we sent a strong message to the city last night. Anyone
Where-
who would do the House of Skye harm. That
I would hope that we're not in the business of sending messages like that.
well, not anymore. Hopefully, that silenced any of our detractors. I feel it's definitely put us in the upper hand.
I don't like the cost of that, but there's no need to bring anything further. I thank you for your generosity. I'm glad that things worked out well. If you have need of me, please just let me know. I can see my way out.
Well, good day, Parn.
Good day.
And may the light be with you. Well, now it will always be. There you go. See?
Thank you. Yes, as with you.
Yes. It goes about his Ignatis make his way into the
Yeah, Ignatis will head down for coffee first and get a cup of coffee and make his way over. And he'll walk in and he'll be like, "Hey, Grunkle, how's it going?" And he walks, and he's like, "Oh, what are you working on?" And he walks straight for whatever's covered with a sheet, and like goes to reach out towards it.
Oh, that's for one of your cousins.
Oh, which one?
Oh, Reggie.
Oh, okay.
If you look at the size of the with that in mind, the size of the sheet and what's covered over there is about cello sized. So is yes,
makes sense.
Yeah. Yes, it's
You
a
wanted to see
delicate.
me?
Oh yes. I wanted to discuss with you. Well, congratulations on abating the curse. You've succeeded in stalling out what may have very well been the end of us all. But now that the culprit has been put into the dirt, I feel that we can move forward with our lives. So, as a special gift, I was thinking, what do I give the family that has everything, or has me at least as their patron? It is a hard gift to outdo such a prize already, but for you, I thought about it, and you see, your grandfather, my brother, was a skilled Frederick, yes, was a skilled duelist until he wasn't, and then but again, I blame perhaps the one of the most early presence of the curse in our family, but he was quite renowned for his skill, and also for he had this particular dueling arbalest that he used to use. When he passed, my parents got rid of it, or it disappeared. I'm not quite sure why, but I searched for it, and I eventually came about it. And I figured you are probably the most. It's you're his grandson, so therefore, I felt it was only appropriate that you have his weapon. So you get the surest shot. It is a ornate hand arbalest that contains military-grade springs optimized for dueling use. It deals D6s for damage instead of the normal D4s for the hand arbalest. Additionally, on the first round of combat, you have advantage on your first attack with the weapon against a target that is not active yet. Additionally, it features a hollow stock that can conceal a compact object of a couple of ounces, such as a potion bottle, film canister, etc. In addition to the possibility of using this for hiding items, you can use the concealed item from the stock without needing to put down the weapon.
Thank you, Esten. I'm honored. I didn't know there was anything of Fedric's left.
Well, there's not much, but I was able to track it down and acquire it. So, as he holds a esteemed place in my heart, but knowing that you are here and that you have it, I know you're skilled. It may, if anything, just be a memory of your grandfather, but perhaps it'll keep you just slightly more alive should the curse return. No,
I've been making great use of my arbalest versus the curse, so this will come in handy.
Exactly, right? So things of need or not need or capitalization. So the how else may did you try the food?
I did.
Did you fill out the card?
I did fill out the card.
Oh, excellent. Oh, I forgot to ask Parn that. You should make sure Parn filled out the card too. I forgot to ask him about the card. When
I'll make sure he does.
Yes, excellent. And do you have any thoughts on the what kind of upgrade to the house we can do?
Well, I think there's a few different things I'd be interested in. I think that is a
sounds fabulous. You should fill out a card.
Oh, we have a card for that too. I did not see that.
There will be. Yes, there will be. I'll make sure it's down in the kitchen, the nook down there, where everyone seems to grab their foods all the time. I don't know why you don't just simply have them bring it to you, but everyone seems to gather down there in that kitchen nook. So yes, it's.
Is there anything else that you need from me? Anything else for the soiree that needs to be done?
Soiree. Well, there's dinner reservations all week still at all the different restaurants that we may have catering us. So do make sure to take a look at that.
Where are we going tonight?
Tonight is a delightful Tisgan restaurant. I hear it is quite popular with the college crowd. They do a lot of Tisgan street food, but they jazz it up so it's college prices, but culinary delight.
Street meats, then.
Yes, as some would say. I don't know if it'll make the cut, but I decided a little variety. Who knows? Maybe we get from everywhere, and then they all can bump into each other in the kitchen while preparing the food.
I think the variety is great. I think a number of the people we invited probably have never had that before.
And I believe some have. So it's some it may bring back fond memories, if you will. So. Yes, you got your allowance, you've got your shooty thing. So yes, if that is all, I have a busy day ahead. Now the curse has been, taken care of. I can go about my business and take care of some other things that I've been putting off.
Well, it's been partially abated. I don't know, the curse was affecting our family well before Mara Gray was a problem. So,
I had that thought as well. But that's not for today. I think we. She wasn't that young, correct? She was like, late 20s, like so. wasn't that old either. So and Esten 75, and he's been affected by this curse for quite some time, it would seem. So yeah. Well, then carry on your day. I wish you well, and don't forget dinner. But if you do, I'll make sure to leave some downstairs with little cards again. I find that to be quite effective already. I've got 3 cards filled out, so I'm quite happy to see that.
Okay, I'll see you at dinner. They serve alcohol there, right?
Of course.
All right, I'm there.
All right. Bids you adieu, and then he goes about other things at his desk, pushing things aside and clearing and making. He seems, once he's gotten rid of most of the things on his, he's clearing the space and making it quite neat, which seems to be typical for his office.
Yeah, Ignatis will head out.
All right,
or head downstairs, I guess.
Yeah. So this only took a few bits of your morning. You still have other things you can do. So let's see how everyone spends their Tuesday morning and then goes about their day. So what be Raven be doing?
I think I am going to attune to this coin. So
all right, that does not take your entire morning. So you're good.
Okay. All right. And then I would probably, I haven't gone to work in a little bit, so I'd probably want to check in at the Broken Dice to make sure.
That's not like true. You guys, you've been working pretty steadily, but yeah, you can check.
I've been working. I've been working regularly, but it's been a few days now.
Yeah, it's true. That's fair enough.
It has.
All right.
I think you've been the hardest working out of all of us.
It's true.
I want to make sure I get paid and everything. It's
true.
I know this payday thing is coming up, and
it's true. It is coming up on Friday, so
that's what I'm thinking. When do I get paid from the Broken Dice? Is that the same time? Is that how that works?
It is. So there's a monthly. You get your resources roll, and then that comes from that. You'll get a bonus for being part of a family, like whatever it is, the rich family, and then organization. Yeah, well, your organization, but it's the
right
whatever family,
the
right?
Skye family, right?
And then you'll only get it at level 1. Then after this month, they'll go to level 2, but you have to do all the expenses and everything that go along with it.
Right.
Anyone who is maintaining a residence outside of the Skye household will still have to pay for that if they wish. Otherwise, they could drop it and they can just have it, because basically being part of the Skye household covers your residence costs. But if you decide you do want to have maintain your residence outside, you have to pay for that as well. So that gets reduced from that part of it.
But I'm also attempting to get out of the hole. I know you said there's ways to buy up.
So you can basically you'll spend to increase your resources, your resource levels and everything like that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But that we may make a separate session as opposed to a full session, just because I don't know how exciting rule stuff for everybody that's viewing right now. Already I can see numbers tricking down, like this rules. What? Bring me more of that sweet drama between the family.
It's all stuff that has to happen. So.
It's all stuff that does have to happen at some point in time. So how we go about it. So that'll be in this Tuesday. So yeah, you have 4 more days to do some things. So you're gonna go to the dice though. All right. Ignatis, what you be doing this morning? You're gonna check in on that person that hired you to.
Yeah. We had talked about it during the initial planning, but I hadn't really followed up on that, and he wants to reach out to the person who hired him to investigate the mind bodies.
Mm-hmm. So. Okay. No problem.
So I do have one question for you as GM, Chris. Because I meant to ask this on Discord, but I forgot. When we first found Nika Ren, Ignatis had a vision, and there was a woman in that vision. Was that Mara Gray?
No, the woman in the vision. Okay. Wait. The woman in the vision, I believe, was the neighbor upstairs.
Oh, okay.
What? Okay. It's been like that was literally.
I know.
The second.
Okay, so that vision was a portend of the police coming.
Correct. It was. I think the three things were the woman upstairs, the police coming, and then the apartment maintenance or apartment person.
I was trying to remember the details on that, and I forgot whether it was the police coming or was it like a vision of what happened. So, okay.
Yeah, that I believe was literally the second thing.
I like to catch you off guard.
Oh, Agna.
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's the meeting of Agna, but
I mean, it's a dream of Agna, so clearly it's fine.
It was a sweet dream
Behind
of
all
Agna.
of it.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where that was. It was either the second or it was the episode that was murder. I'm trying to look at the. I'm looking at my.
That's
GM
fine.
assistant
That's fine. If
here.
it was supposed to be Agna, that's fine. We can move on. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, no, I don't. It was definitely no. There was nothing that clearly showed you any of those things. It was. I know it was definitely. It was at the end of. It was at the end. I believe it was at the end of the Esten's delivery service episode 2. And it was basically to kind of just give you pause to not just go in by yourself and to go get the rest of the family for that scene. I think that was the intent there. So
very
sorry, I
popular
don't want to take
radio
away from the
show.
session anymore.
I Dream of Agna.
I dream of Agna.
Speaking of portents, I'm going to roll my signs of portents.
Yeah, you should roll your signs of portents. Raven should too. She hasn't done that yet.
Oh, there we go. Get to save myself from a nat 1.
There you go. Hey, that's good. That's a reroll. That's not bad. All right. Farank, what do you do? I don't even know what order to go in. I was confused with 4. 4 confuses me.
Fine.
4 confuses me more than 5 does, and 6 is the one that I'm the most used to. So there you go. So yeah, Farank, what's Farank up to this morning?
Well, originally I was going to maybe work on my own personal project, but now that I have this interesting briefcase, I don't know. I keep thinking, oh, there couldn't possibly be another fight coming up, but then there is, like a day later all the time. So maybe I might spend a little bit of time in a workshop making some bolts.
Making some bolts. All right. If that is what you would like to do, that is definitely something you can do. So basically it'll be that. But you'll be one set of bolts is what you'll be able to make.
Okay.
During the period of time. So yeah, just we'll get back to that in a momento.
Okay.
And Parn, besides playing with your amulet, what are you gonna be doing?
When I get back, my eyes turn to the book that Ella Swift gave me. This like children's book that she gave me when I asked her about the planetary convergence or the planets being right or whatever. So
it was more importantly, it was about other
cultures and the
vessels, yes.
And vessels, yeah. So maybe I will do a little bit of like kind of thumbing through there and a little bit more than casual study of this children's book.
You mean you're gonna read it? Are you reading the book? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I will in fact read the book. I'll read this book that was made for children to entertain them.
Really? Where are you doing this?
I would be in my room or my quarters, whatever.
You're gonna be in your bunk reading a children's book?
Yes. Hopefully it will not put me to sleep. Maybe I should get milk.
Get milk in the morning?
Some cookies, yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to use the soft dim light of your amulet to read it? So you're going to have like the sheet pulled up over your head and then like reading that.
I wasn't going to, but now that you mention it, maybe I will.
Interesting. All right.
Make a fort. I'll make a little fort out of the sheets.
That's exactly right. You're like, Parn, are you still up? No, I'm asleep. I'm not reading my book.
You're supposed to go to bed an hour ago. I'm a grown man.
So we've got Raven going to the broken dice. We've got Ignatis looking in on the person who hired him to look into the dead bodies in the mine. We got Farank toiling away in the basement, making some fletching bolts, fletching some bolts, because that's how that works. There's a word there that I could have messed up that would have been worse. Okay. And then Parent's gonna be reading a book, a children's book upstairs. All right. We'll come back to that after a short break. So pop back, give about 5 minutes past the hour. So yeah, you get a couple extra minutes there. We'll take a little short break and we'll come back and join the family and see how they complete their morning things. And then maybe they'll also think about what they'll be doing in the afternoon as well. All right. Here's some sweet lo-fi for you. All right, we're back. I never exactly know which so many overlays. And I'm always like, I hope I picked the right one when I come back. So there we go. And there we have it. So we left everybody. They were doing some stuff, getting ready for the Monday morning. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. If you're interested in the items that I showed the players a little while ago, and you're a member of our Patreon, you can go to the Patreon, and if I set it up correctly, the post with all the items and a couple that you haven't seen yet are there for you. And membership in our Patreon is free. But shout out to the people that are paid. We do have a few people members, so thank you for those. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this thing here. Anyway, so you can check out the cool items the players picked up. And last week I also posted Aldehyde's stats, so you can take a look at Aldehyde's character sheet and his abilities. And now the players have hit 5th level, I'll be posting those up on the Patreon as well. So check that out. Should be able to there. So yeah, on the Patreon. If you are a paid member, you get special access to a special chat in our Discord. But honestly, the free gets you most everything. So it's worth checking out. Yeah. All right. So family members have gotten their gifts from Esten. And they got plans for the morning. So let's just kick it off with Raven. Raven, what do you you're gonna be? So Hans takes you in town, all by your lonesome. Maybe there's some phantom family members hanging out there too that'll come up, the following weeks that we didn't know were there, but they were there.
Never knew.
You never know. That's right. Everyone's so sneaky. But yeah, you get to ride in the Hansmobile. Assumingly sans anybody else. Yeah, takes you down to the Broken Dice. Is the conversation you want to have with Hans on your way there, or is this going to be
honestly? I'm probably still in the back. I've never ridden in the front. I don't plan on riding on the front. I'm in the back.
So Hans doesn't even know you're there. He just drove into town, and then like you just you just roll out at the back of the truck at some point in time when you're near the Broken Dice, because
pretty much what I tried to do.
All right, that's fair. That is fine. Hans knows you. He just makes you think he doesn't know you, right?
And I know that. Obviously, he brought me to the place. I'm not stupid. I get it.
He's playing like, oh, I guess I'll turn down this way near the Broken Dice, where
and then pick me up afterwards. I'm not stupid. I get it.
It's like, oh, guess it's time to drive back by the Broken Dice and hang out at the spot for a certain amount of time. So you're at the Broken Dice. You get your usual list. Is there anything particular you want to be?
I think the only thing I'm doing while I am doing this is I am looking out if I can find something small that I can attach this coin to see how it works. It would be, nothing like not even necessarily anything worth a lot or anything, but just, something that.
I mean, again, because it takes a couple hours.
It's gonna take 8 hours or something, 2 dice 6 hours. So I'm not expecting it to come back to me,
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm just saying to place it on something so that tonight at some point or later on, I'll just be like, that's how it will work.
Yeah, probably a night would be a bad idea, just because then you wake up and chances are it'll be there. Right, 12 hours later. Jesus, I didn't realize it was that long. Anyway.
Yeah.
But hey, let's see. It has its utility, right? That's the point. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. And you can always trick people into betting heads or tails.
Heads or tails. I get it right every time.
You get it right every time, right? So somehow I missed that in the initial writing of that. So shout out to Steven who put these together.
I was thinking that already. I'm like, and to test it, I could be like, call heads or tails and make it come out to what they want, and
exactly.
I want.
100%.
Does it say I have to flip it? I have to look. Can I even let them flip it? Because it would be great if I could let them flip it and still call it.
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. When you flip it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Even
but
so,
yeah.
it's a fair die half the time if they're flipping it half the time, but every time I have it, I'm in control.
That's right. That's
Odds
right.
in the house favor.
Exactly. That's another little cheat there for you. Okay, so you're gonna be running down some people that owe money at the broken dice as per usual. So again, a combination of skills. It could be deception, intimidation, persuasion, stealth. I'll let you use insight.
Right. So I will definitely use stealth. So
okay,
let's do that one first. That's a 12. I don't think. Hold on. Where is it?
I think you have can't you add a die to that readiness die?
That's what I'm looking. I always.
But I don't know because each of the infiltrators is a little different. So
right, and that's why I'm looking for it, because it's only on certain things, and I don't know if this is one of them.
Readiness. Spend readiness to do that as a bonus action. Skilled sneak. You can add 1d6 to any dexterity, intelligence, or wisdom check.
And that is a dex check, so sure, I'll use a d6 to help with that. 4 more, so a 16.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, 16. That's one. It's one success.
Then I will do probably deception. 22.
Yep, that definitely does it.
And then I will probably do persuasion. And that's a 13. I will also add a d6 to that, because there's no reason not to.
Wait, what was that? What was that one? Hold on. Which?
It's
it's not dex intelligence or wisdom.
No.
Yeah, so that's.
But I thought I could also use it for charisma based.
You could do it for intimidation, I think, for being
embrace my shadows. I thought there was something that I added to that. I'm looking. Maybe not.
Yeah, you can use skilled sneak on charisma intimidate checks now. But intimidate.
Oh, okay. So no, I can't. All right.
All right. Unless you want to switch to intimidate. I don't know though,
What would intimidate be for me?
Raven has fallen into the shadows.
Yeah, it would have been.
No, that's good.
It would have, it would have been 3 less to begin with. So we'll just say I missed that one or didn't do great on that one anyway. 13.
Okay, yeah, not today, but that's okay. You got the other ones. So, job successful. So you got 2. This is probably one of your, to be honest, this is one of your better outings.
That is my point.
Job. Yeah. So definitely everyone's quite pleased with the results that you're getting there. And job accepted and noted, and people oh, good. Hey, Raven's back on her game. That's good. The curse has been lifted. So there you go. So I mean, you don't have the pressures there. Anything if you want, because part of what you do, you could allow some of that to contribute. What were the 2 successful rolls? It was stealth. So stealth won't count because it's not one of the things that goes towards it counts your job, but the deception one, right? Yeah. So go ahead, roll. You can roll 1d6, and we can add that to your the something. Hold
on, what's that?
I know what I'm going to add to.
I know what you're probably going to add it to too, but I'm just thinking there's one brand new thing I have too. I think.
Yeah, everybody leveled up to 5. So let's take a look.
Is this considered a progress check?
It is actually.
So I could also use a sneak dice to get a second die 6.
Okay. Yeah.
If you are okay with that.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. That's why you have cool things. It's your sneaky influence. When you generate influence progress, you can add 1d6 to the progress. This reduces your available sneak attack dice by 1, and you can't use this ability if you have no sneak attack dice available. you regain all sneak attack dice when you roll initiative. So go punch somebody real fast, and then you'll get your sneak attack.
And then I'll get my sneak attack dice back. Now I'm not going to do that, but I did roll a 9, 6 plus
9. Oh my goodness! All right, no, that's great. All right, so that
Now,
that's here.
Do I lose any for this? Is this one of the ones that like I have -1, 2, or?
Oh yeah, you do.
Effect?
Yeah, you do.
It's 8.
It's 8. Thanks for being honest. Yeah, 100%. That is true. All right, rock and roll. Okay, so that is Raven's morning, making monies, getting some influence, doing some things. Ignatis, you went to go. So, just to give you a little background, this person that hired you went through other. So you've done business with this person before. This person's never directly dealt with you. In fact, the weird thing is not only have they never directly dealt with you, they've always used different and multiple different intermediaries for you, right? So you've dropped off the information. They've been quite happy with it. You get paid, blah, blah, blah. So this instance is no different. And just to give you kind of a background, it's usually like they have you look into unusual or strange things that are going on in the city that wouldn't have been on your radar, and sometimes it seems like they have you on it before the police or other reporters and other things like that.
Okay, so did I have a drop-off location?
Yeah, drop-off location. That's usually, hey, usually you don't even deal with other people. Usually it's just you drop off things at different places. But it's never the same location. It's always someplace else around the city.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I mean, I'll just drop off and I'll, and I mean, what was the actual request? Just where the bodies came from, or like
where the bodies came from?
Any information
provided about it. So the more detailed, usually you find that the more details you give, the better the payoff in the end. Usually, yeah. The more vague, or the more like if you just get to the point of like this person, right? Like you get paid, but like the more details of like who they are, where they're located, what they did, like everything, you usually get a higher payout for that. So
okay, yeah, then I'm going to give them a lot of information, but I'm going to leave Dr. Swan's name out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to give me a persuasion or deception roll for that then?
Oh, those are the lovely ones.
I know.
Deception. That one's actually not bad.
All right.
Of course, I rolled a 6.
6. Okay, fair enough. All right, noted.
I mean, I'm not lying about anything. I'm just going to say a doctor. Not
no, you're omitting that specific name. Okay, yeah, it's not.
But everything else, especially the church involvement and everything, I'm just going to let it spill.
Sure. No, it's just again, it's like one of the key elements, right? In the is that person. So that's fine. Leaving it out is fine. And I know you're not lying about anything else. Yeah, that's fine. So that doesn't take too long. It does take you a little while. I mean, you probably actually, you know what? I lied. Raven, you weren't riding in the car by yourself. You Ignatis had to drive into the city to drop off the point, but like not. What was that, Raven?
I said even he didn't know I was in the car, so it's
exactly. He didn't even know exactly. Nobody knew what was going on. So everyone was being deceptive to each other.
Sneaky
Raven. Yeah, but that doesn't take up all your time. So if there's anything else you want to do while you're, the writing it, the whatever. Is there anything else you'd like to kind of get done or look into, maybe regarding this contact or anything else? Yeah. So this is the first time you brought up this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I might reach out to an intermediary that I worked with, not for this current case, but maybe for a previous case, just to try and get some information out of them about who this person actually is.
Yeah, sure. Okay. What skill do you want to use for that?
I can use deception.
Okay.
I'll try and say that I was looking for them because they didn't.
You're rolling for. Go ahead and roll at disadvantage, please.
Oh, great. That's just lovely. Oh, 18.
On the disadvantage?
Yeah, I got an 18 and 20.
Oh, okay. Oh, 18. All right, cool. You still don't get anything quite out of them, and it actually kind of seems like they don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, like they kind of remember you interacting with you, but they don't really remember like who you're talking about or what the business is there. So
would I roll an insight check to see whether that's legitimate or that's just
yeah,
them
you
playing
can go
it
ahead and do
out?
that. Yeah. This one's not a disadvantage. You're fine with it. This is just
Okay.
regular insight check.
26.
26. Yeah. Straight up seems like they're being quite honest with you. In fact, you kind of feel like the person you're talking to now is really who you're talking to, and that maybe the person that when you dealt with them before wasn't them.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. This person does not want to be found then. What was that?
I said perhaps not.
I assume that's the rest of my morning then. Just
I mean that would be the rest of
yeah,
tracking down this person and getting to it.
So we can move on.
All right. Farank is cranking away on some bolts. He's just like, which ones did you settle on? And I think just in case you didn't check the players, your item cards are in your Discord.
I saw it.
Stuff. Yeah.
I'm going to go with piercing bolts because I have a feeling that those are going to come in very handy at some point.
Yeah, sounds good. Let me take a look at your thing too on that.
So they're $15. They're incredibly sharp bolts, ignores target's piercing resistance or damage reduction.
I'm just trying to see if you have to do any kind of roll or anything. Give me a roll anyway, just to see. Just maybe you get more bolts, or maybe you don't. Let me be very arbitrary in this.
I assume I'd use like a dexterity on this.
It's your proficiency plus. Yeah, I'll give you dexterity. Whatever you want to use. You can.
I use dexterity. I got a 24.
24. Look at that. All right. I'm going to say you were able. Well, it wasn't a nat 20 though. So
no,
I won't say you doubled. I'll say you got like a couple extra bolts. So 2 extra bolts.
Okay. Awesome.
So
and I can actually reduce the cost of that by 10% as well. So I get to save $1.50.
Oh, I'm willing.
However that works.
I'm willing to bet. No, you did. I'm willing to bet Steven knew that. Where Chris did not. So there you go.
Right.
This is why he is the rules guy, and I am the face. So
awesome.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. So you got some piercing bolts. That's great. You can hold on to this yourself. You can hand this out to the family members as per however you want. You can do that. However you would like.
Yeah, we'll hang on to those for a while until they come in handy.
Well, that is quite handy. So I'm not gonna let you do anything else other than that.
All right.
Parn, upstairs in his room under sheets, reading a book with the light of the Zela necklace.
I realize now that I'm reading it that it needs to be attuned, but attuning doesn't take the entire afternoon. I attune myself to the lantern first, and then mess with the book.
Yep. All right, sounds good. You give me 3 rolls. Okay. A religion, a history, and arcana.
Okay. We'll go with religion first.
No. Okay, first. Okay, you're gonna give me all 3. You give me all 3, so you can do it whatever order you want to. Just tell me what the.
Okay. All right. Is religion, arcana? What was the other one?
History.
History. Okay. So we'll do religion. That's 10.
Okay. All right. That's fine. What's give me the other
so go ahead.
History.
Okay.
Arcana.
All right. We'll do the history next.
All right.
History is 21.
Okay. And then Arcana.
And then Arcana is 22.
22. All right. So there you go. History, Arcana, and 10, 22. Okay, cool. So reading through the book, you get that the religious side, again, this is from all over the world, right? So
Yeah.
you're seeing not just references to the Church of Astra, as you know it in Vesipon, but also other parts of the world that worship the gods, and slight variations of the gods, and then also other religions and worship, specifically the dark goddess, right? And so you see depictions, kind of like wood press images in the book of different individuals that could be considered vessels, embodiments of the gods and goddesses, goddesses, the gods. We'll just say gods in general, and the flat covers everybody. And this is from what you see in this book, is just about every part of the world has people that have been vessels to the gods at some point in time, and their abilities or the tales that they say of what they're able to do are, miracles of basically the sort, right? That is a religious part of it. Arcana, you get out of that with a good roll like that, is that the abilities they get are not miracles, they're magic, and as you further back you go, the more common these tales were. So there was a time before the War of the Gods where individuals imbued by the powers of the gods was quite common, or more often, and then after the War of the Gods, it diminished quite a bit, partly with the loss of color, but also like with the loss, with the banishment, or the loss of the goddess of darkness, and so there are no more tales after a certain point, or at least you could track historically, that after the War of the Gods, the banishment of the goddess of darkness, there were no more vessels of hers that existed from that point on. But also the number of vessels for the other gods diminished greatly too, and also more imperfect. And so the beings that possessed those powers shrank down quite a bit as well. So however, you also are seeing historically within the tales, it's usually there's things like natural events and cosmological things and things like that are also sprinkled into the stories, which kind of match. Not all of the stories match up with what's happening right now, but you are seeing like some things that are attached to it. So perhaps if you'd done a little bit better in religion, you would have been able to strike maybe more specific. But you are seeing, Tal comes up quite a bit, or other references of Tal. There are variations of Tal that you recognize, from around the world. But you clearly understand that it's Tal that they're speaking of, in that sense. Less so for the other gods. Again, recent years, and though this book that you were given covers around the world, it's not that modern, right? Like these tales are like it's like, at least a couple hundred years back are the last tales that you're able to like really track. But you do kind of see a tale, at least of the first Autarch, in there, but that was hundreds of years ago too, right? So yeah.
But so from what I'm reading here, am I getting the impression that nowadays, is it possible that somebody other than the Autarch that there's a vessel other than the Autarch that's not like unchosen?
Currently,
or is that like so? Like, is it possible that somebody now could be a vessel of
possible, but rare.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're seeing like the last. You do see other vessels being mentioned, but again, the Autarch is kind of like the last one.
Okay.
But yeah. It seems like more of a sense that the world has changed in such a way, and the way people believe in things has changed in such a way that it does not, that the way, like from the stories you're reading, historically people used to believe in these kind of things much more, and that is reduced over time. And you're not 100% sure, but at least you're putting together historically after the War of the Gods, a certain religion came into more power over the other ones, and information kind of shrunk down a bit, and what was shared, and so lots of records are kind of lost. And because of that, like, crunch on belief and how people saw things and believed in things and so forth, may have also had an effect on these things happening more often, whether intentionally or not. You're not 100. Again, one thing, I mean, arcana wise, it seems like it should still be possible, right? And you, again, perhaps the religion was a liar. You're not 100% sure if the reasoning behind this is because of the gods or because of those in charge of the religion have suppressed this from happening. It's unclear.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I'm still he'd be kind of frustrated because he feels like he's getting somewhere, but he still feels like Parent still feels like the church is somehow putting a stranglehold on the knowledge that he needs. Like he still feels like he needs to go past it, but
yeah. What's interesting to you, actually, there is one thing. Even with just a 10 on religion, you do see mention of a text called the Apocrypha of Kilos.
Wait,
which
sorry, go ahead.
what? The Apocrypha of Kilos, which I mean, outside of this book, you know to be like whispered as like lost scriptures, right? And that might be from like this exists. The history part you're able to get this is that these are basically scriptures that exist. Like when you go back, it's pre the Church of Astra, right? So that, well, sort of pseudo period before Church of Astra. Church of Astra really came into power after the War of the Gods, right? That's when the gods were in their full, people there to worship, blah, blah. This was still, these are scriptures that belong to the Church of Astra, but are kind of like, they're almost older than them, right? Like they're built, like the church is built upon those scriptures, but they're not readily, like, they're whispered to be there, and so there might be more information within those records that they existed. Yeah.
Okay.
But also something possibly been suppressed by the church.
It's probably it's probably for our own safety.
Possibly. You never know. I mean, it reads possibly like that. At least from the Arcana part, you're like, maybe the church was doing something to suppress some very powerful magic that and again, magic is kind of degraded. Like the use of magic is very seldom, few people use it. But again, it's known exists. Like people, again, it's more superstition than most people, but the world as a whole suppresses it on a higher level. So
would I know the Apocrypha was would I know the Apocrypha is lost, or is it actually not lost? It's just
not lost. It's just not like, they're not selling it in bookshops.
Gotcha.
Maybe at a curiosity shop, but not
Well, I'll try
You
other
take, you
places.
take out the dust cover of the book you're reading. You're like, what? No, it's not that one. It's not the. No, yours is How to Serve Man.
All right. I got that. All right. Okay. Well, it's a start.
It is a start.
Something that I've been in the middle of for a while now. So.
100%. All right. Cool. So that's your all's morning. Is jotting away on that kind of stuff. So Tuesday afternoon, you got it's amazing when you don't have people like hunting you down and trying to kill you, like how it frees up a lot of your time. So what's your Tuesday afternoon going to be looking like, Raven?
Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah. Chris free and
well, I guess I got some work done on my personal projects, so can't do that again.
You want to think on it? I can move on. See.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, no problem. Ignatis, like I need a moment too. No, maybe.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll work on my personal project. Kind of reach out to some of my contacts and try and get some more clients.
Okay.
For setting up my own detective agency.
All right, I'll circle back to you just to make sure there's no overlap anywhere here. So,
all right,
Parn. Oh, no, I broke it up again. See, can't even keep this consistent. All right, anyway, Parn.
I'm moving boxes out of the chapel.
Is that your whole afternoon?
It might be. There's a lot of boxes down there.
There is a lot of boxes over there.
I'll have to figure out a place to move them. Actually, you know what? I might start kind of poking around and seeing. I want to peek into the workshop and see if there's anybody there. And if there's not, then maybe I start moving boxes into the workshop.
Into the workshop. All right, that's fair. Farank, what kind of business are you getting into?
Farank is going to deep dive into some things that are in the rule book that we haven't touched yet. Number one, he really wants to get a car that is not the Hans truck. So they're expensive.
They are expensive. I was going to say those are quite expensive. But let's take a look at what we're.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start working on finding an opportunity.
All right. Okay.
So you can find a basic opportunity with very little effort. People willing to take your money for nothing. But
that's true.
I can spend time on an influence project to try and find a much better opportunity. So I guess it's 20 progress influence points for each step of legitimacy in an opportunity that will start to make some money. So.
All right. Opportunities. Vesipon is a standard safe investment you'd expect from a growing modern economy. Stocks, bonds, all that sort of thing. They're relatively predictable, basically safe, and largely boring. Consider diversification into this kind of investment part of your core savings and lifestyle. Opportunities are different. They're the friend with a dream or a stranger with a plan that promises to double your money within a year. Many are scams, and even the legit ones often don't make back the money, like game studios. But when they hit, they're a way to grow your wealthy way faster than anything you can get at the bank. You can seek out opportunities wherever you want a bunch of spare cash, and the GM might offer them to you in the course of play. I have not. Without legwork, you're likely to find something that's unverified, risky, and slow, and opportunities provided by the GM may start out better than that. Rewards. Opportunity. Okay, so finding, you could pay more money, find the better opportunities. So you're paying, so how you, let's say, since legitimacy, you don't have legitimacy.
Fairly complex system was what I was learning as I was reading through this the other day.
Yeah. Thanks, Stephen.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm going to do is start finding an opportunity. So I'm going to start to work on a more lucrative opportunity where I can start to do some influence projects towards this opportunity.
Selling cups of the month.
Yes,
teacups of the month. That's right.
Like a Vesipon timeshare or something. I don't know.
You know, it's something like that, right?
Maybe you should ask Burgess for some business ideas.
Hey, yeah, no, he knows what's up.
It's true. He's always willing to take money off of people. Fergus is 100%. That is an easy way to get started. That's for sure.
That is an easy way to lose all my money.
Convince him to invest in your operation.
It's probably risky, and it's definitely, but it might be. It's probably not legit either. So yeah, you could definitely go talk to Fergus.
I'll flip a coin, double or nothing, everything you own.
It's good.
That sounds legit.
Okay, so
I mean, don't get me wrong. Even the fast opportunity takes 2 months to pay out, and I think we've been,
what? Not even 1
less-
month.
Oh,
That's 1 month. All right.
But so we'll see how this shakes down.
6 months for slow. Ooh. Medium is 4 months. The
Right.
fastest 2 months. Yeah. Well, so after you guys get through the soirée, time will go a little bit faster. We won't be spending necessarily every incremental of time. So okay, you want to do an influence project? All right, we're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, come back to that.
The T Club, yeah, Theodore, you're correct. Farank is 100% side hustling, and that's what we expect of Farank. Teacup of the Month Club, though. Any of the month clubs, really, definitely. There's one that'll send you records every month of the best songs.
Arbalest Bolt of the Month.
Arbalest Bolt of the Month. That's what he's got now. Yeah, the sweet Fletching Kit. All right. I'll go back to Raven, see what she's up to, and then we'll figure this all out and the time remaining.
I want to see if I can reach any of my contacts or files or anything to get back on the road of finding what's happening to the missing orphans, like basically just looking for a lead.
Okay, no problem. All right, let's see. Parn, you're doing that. Blah, blah, blah. All right, Raven, we'll start with you. So you're going to reach out to contact. You already have you had Madam Havoc, right? That's your
Correct.
And so you already have one loose end, I think, with her that hasn't come back around yet. So that, I believe, she was looking at. I think you talked to her last time about
right.
That, right?
I did talk to her a while back,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Wow, that one. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
it seems like a long time ago.
Always
in my
seems
time. Okay.
Always seems forever. Yeah, no, I understand. So I mean, I'll let you say that maybe she gives you some information. So you go talk to Madam Havoc. She gives you some information to some people. So she said it'll take her more time. She doesn't have time to be on it, whatever. But she can give you some leads to like look into, and then that might make her process faster, and she can get you more information. So if you can,
and
assist
that's kind
her
of
a
what I'm
little
looking for.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking for.
So that's fine. So yeah, anything again, persuasion, deception, intimidation, insight, any of those that the normal things there.
So we'll start with deception.
Sounds good.
That's an 18. Then we go to persuasion. That is an 8. That is not good.
Uh-huh.
And then can I use persuasion again? Is that
yeah, you have that. You have the ability
twice?
as a family member. Yeah.
So 14.
14.
18,
Okay.
8, 14.
Yeah, I mean, so this goes towards like she has a feeling that maybe not this evening, but probably tomorrow she'll be able to get you some leads on
Understood.
stuff. So you'll have some information in motion. Ignatis, you are improving. You're putting together your detective agency a little bit more and making it more legit. So
yeah.
What skills would you like to use?
Remind me again. It's insight.
Perception. No, not perception. Insight, persuasion, deception, and intimidation. And you can swap out intimidation and deception for another persuasion roll if you want.
Okay. Yeah, definitely insight.
All right.
And that is a 9. It was a natural 1, but it was a 9 total.
Okay. Noted.
Well, you can re-roll that with your
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I can re-roll it.
Yeah.
I'll use my signs
important.
For 23. That's much better.
That is a success. The other was not. And then
Deception
or persuasion.
14 on deception. And I
Okay.
don't think I can add anything to that with my abilities.
Your savant abilities? Maybe not.
No, I think it's only intelligence or wisdom checks.
Yeah, generally. Yeah, you're not charisma focused at all, really.
Yeah.
Smart and wise, but that's still questionable. So.
Very questionable. There's also wait. Where is sorry, there's one ability I want to look at. I don't see it on my oh wait, there it is.
It's there.
Yeah, observe a dilettante. So before my next roll, that'll give me proficiency in any skill I want.
Okay.
So I will use that on persuasion. So I'm just going to click here, but it's going to be +3 on top of that for my proficiency. So it's 15 + 3, 18.
So what was it? 18?
18 total, yeah.
Okay. All right. That is a success. So 2 successes. Did you do 3? Or did you?
I got 2 successes.
How many skills did you roll? 3 or 2?
3, yeah.
Okay. So you have 2 successes. Okay, cool. So roll 2d6. But do you have +1? No. Farank has +1. I don't think you have +1 too.
I don't have +1. But I can add a superiority dice, can I? To the progress roll?
Potentially.
Yeah. Superior manipulator. I can add 1 superiority die to the result of the progress roll. So first 2d6. Oh, 12 on 2d6.
Nice.
And then a d8. 3 more, so 15.
All right. I mean, you still have ways to go anyway, but that's still nice.
I know. But
so what was that? 15?
15 total.
All right. Okay. Nice. That's a nice. All right. Parn, what were you? I already forgot. What were you doing? Oh, you're moving boxes. Nobody's in the workshop, it seems.
Okay. I'm gonna stealthily try to move boxes.
There's no stealthing about it. You just
Okay.
do it. Unless you don't want the workers to see you do it.
Yes. Yeah. I don't want anybody to know that I'm doing it.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and roll your stealth then.
All right. Just because I want to fail it. Still. That was a 17.
17. All right.
So
beats most people's passive perception, so you're good. So you're moving boxes in there while you're moving boxes from the chapel to the work. I'm assuming from the chapel, right?
Yeah, out of the chapel, and then like I want to kind of discreetly push them in there.
Yeah. While you're moving to the workshop, and it's starting to clear out, you get the sense as you're moving some boxes away from certain things within the chapel itself, the whispering gets louder in certain parts of the chapel. So you can roll investigate if you want.
Yeah. I'll actually I want to do try Mystic Sight.
Okay.
And kind of look in the areas where that's perception, I believe.
It is perception.
25.
Okay. Yeah. Well, nothing magical per se, right? But you I'll give you that as perception just in general. So what you do find is that when you get to a lot of things in the chapel have been covered over and everything like that. If you move one of the items that's like been covered over or whatever, you notice that it tends to be the statuary or artifacts related to Zela are the ones that are like it's making noise about. And
okay.
And so as you pull down one or whatever, the whispering kind of subsides or whatever. And so it kind of guides you. If you move about as you go, you're noticing like the whispering gets louder as it gets closer to objects or iconography that of Zela that's covered. If you uncover it, the whispering goes away. So that's up to
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll make a concerted effort to try to remove the things that the beacon tells me to.
Yeah. So I mean, it takes away from your time to move boxes.
That's fine.
But,
if I've noticed that, then the box thing is secondary.
I mean, you're able to get a few of the boxes. You have to get some of the boxes out of the way in order to get to them. So that's the thing, right? It's like a half concerted effort of removing boxes to put them into at least into the hallway, if not all the way down to the workshop, to get access to all the items. It feels like at that point in time, once the chapel is not fully functional per se, like it can't get the full use of it, but it is definitely more grandiose than it was before, especially with all the iconography of Zela being prevalent, right? And honestly, you're able to, as you notice, you walk around the house a little bit because you have to go through some of the hallways. You hear it whispering around other parts of the household, and in the basement, you hear a lot of whispering as well. But you're even on a 25, you're still not able to exactly figure out where it's coming from in the basement. When you move into the workshop, but you notice there's something else here that you can't quite figure out, but you're not sure where.
Okay. I'll continue for the places outside that I hear it. I'll make note of that aren't the chapel. I'll make kind of note of them. And as far as the louder thing, I'll just kind of keep an ear out. And
I mean, it would be obvious that you would probably spend a little bit of time trying to figure out, like, is it here? Is there something here? Like, you can't, and it's just it's a displacement. You know, you're not sure if, like, you know, you look around, you're looking at, it's not like there's hidden spaces or anything. You're like, no, that makes sense, like where it is. So you're just like, can't quite figure out what or why it's doing whatever it does. But it's not clear at all. Like the whispering is not distinct at all. It's just, again, cat, you know, like calling you over to where you need to go. Come here. Yeah. So yeah. Anything else you like to do besides move boxes and clear it out? But it definitely makes wearing the amulet a lot easier now that you've done these things, and it doesn't feel like it's a total distraction.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm kind of dreading hearing this like in my head constantly, but
sure.
Works.
Yeah, probably don't want to stay downstairs in the workshop area too.
Yeah, probably won't.
Yeah. All right. And then Farank, you're looking for opportunities. Hopefully you were reading the rules a little bit more while we were doing this.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, obviously, you know, the best opportunities are going to be around the horses, right? I know a guy, he's got a great line on a young pony that'll be ready soon. And I know the Kestrels, like, you know, they'll have a horse that'll go down on occasion. You know, they're going to be in the market to buy some new horses on occasion. So I'm going to go talk to that guy, or at least, you know.
So you literally did not listen to Esten at all this morning when he was like, if I know anything, don't buy adults horse ponies.
I'm definitely buying a pony from an adult.
From an adult. All right. Okay.
That I can raise for a little while, or have somebody raise and then sell to another person.
Sure. You're investing in horses. I get it.
Somebody's gonna try to sell you the Soreta bridge later on.
I gotta go see a guy about a horse.
Literally about a horse. All right. So how do we? I have to look at.
So I mean, it's an influence project. So we'll just start on.
Does it give it? You said 20 points or is it 30 points?
It's 20 points per level.
Okay, what level are you trying to get to?
You know, let's just start, and we'll see how far we go.
All right.
Because I mean, the highest level is 100, right? So if I want a legit, fast, lucrative opportunity, it'll be 100 points of influence. But I likely will not do a full 100-point project here for this. So we'll have to see
All
And
right.
I also don't have $500, so I'm going to be paying this down some because you can lower it.
If you
can
don't have
lower the
500, you
price a
can
little bit.
reduce the cost by 100 for every step.
Right.
If you're handed the best possible project, you can reduce it to a basic one for free. The scam is simply that your partner decided not to pay you because you didn't put any money in. $100 to
So-
maintain legitimacy. Okay.
Yeah. So if I can get it down to $100
Okay.
and then make it somewhat legitimate, we'll see. So we'll start.
right.
We'll start.
All
We'll
right.
start somewhere.
All right. So it's your typical. It's your 4 options, right? Insight,
Yeah.
persuasion, or you can do persuasion twice. Remember?
Yeah.
and
So I can do
deception and
persuasion,
intimidation.
deception, persuasion, right?
Yep, you could persuasion, deception,
All right.
persuasion, or intimidation. We always have that as an option. You can always.
God, seriously, a critical fail, my first one.
Okay, so that's not a good start.
No,
So-
it's not. All right, we'll do our deception. That's a 27. And then we'll do our persuasion again. And that's a 16. So
All right,
2
now-
successes.
But now just to see if critical fail has any effect on that. You guys usually
Oh,
don't
okay.
do that. So you're okay. Let me see here. Progress. Unless I skip that part entirely. And you get +1 on each of the die. Oh, that was -1. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Sorry, I was thinking about Raven's thing earlier because it's -1 for each die.
Oh.
Okay, critical fail doesn't have an issue. Doesn't
All
look
right,
like
sweet.
it.
So you can take away one more.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I was just like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be on every die. Anyway, all right, so good. So critical fail. That so you said you had 2 successes. You did.
2 successes.
Okay. All right, so 2d6 each. Well, 1d6 +1, 1d6 +1, or 2d6
right,
plus
so-
2, I guess.
2d6 plus 2. So we'll roll that. So that's an 8. And then, because I am exceptionally good at persuading people using my encouraging nature, and I'm influential, I can gain progress towards my influence project, roll a die the size of my encouragement die, which is now a d8. So I can add a d8 to that and add another 6. So that will be 6, 7, 8. Plus 6 is 14.
14. All right, 14 towards it. Towards the horse project.
Towards
All right.
an opportunity
Opportunity. That's
we
true.
will all benefit from by not riding in the back of the Hansmobile.
He's going to start asking us for money.
Yeah, this is where it leads.
Look,
right? It's just
so-
like, I've got to lead
See,
on a
if
horse.
if you would, buy into my plan, then you can find some friends, and then they can buy into that plan too.
No, it's a pyramid scheme now too. All right, this is good. This is good. All right,
Yeah.
as we leave our
Pyramid
family.
pony.
Yeah, who all? We'll pick up next week on Tuesday evening. But who all would be joining Esten for dinner at the Tisgood restaurant, and who is going to be doing their own thing now that nobody is threatening them?
I feel I owe him, so I missed the first one.
You did miss the first one. It's true. Bad taste. Raven, are you going to be joining for dinner?
I'll join for dinner.
All right. Ignati's the shrink, so we already covered that, so you're good.
Yep.
And then Farank, and we'll see if the rest of the family is able to join for a family dinner.
Frank's got to hit him up for some more cash.
Is just going to street meet. That's
That's a favor, right? How much do you get per favor? We have 16 of them.
a lot.
not a
A lot.
favor, it's
Actually, you
investment.
could. Yeah. Realize the favors are still loans, not actually like. To you,
But this is a sure thing. This is guaranteed to pay back that money.
Esten looks forward to hearing all about the thing that he distinctly said earlier in the morning. Don't buy adults ponies. So, but here's this nice fletching kit. Congratulations. So,
Yep.
All right. Cool. Well, before we head off for the evening, let's see who was joining us for our session this evening and where they can be found on the interwebs if they exist there. So first up, Vandy.
Hi, I'm Andy. I play Raven, and I am here on Tuesday nights.
Awesome.
Yes, I am.
And that's right, Matt Walsh.
Hey, I'm Matt Walsh. You can find me on most socials at Matt P. Walsh, and every Tuesday night here.
Sweet. And Matt Bell.
Hey, I'm Matthew Bell. On Instagram at embellishatl. Also on the official Play on Words Studios Discord server, where we've been chatting about movies and games and things. So
Sure. A little
join
bit
us
more
there.
chatty there nowadays.
Yeah, trying to be.
Yeah. All right. And Winston.
I'm Winston Clark. I can be found on my socials at Subconscious Eye Studios on Instagram and on the Subconscious Eye. And the Subconscious Eye comes from my webcomic, which is at subconsciouseye.com.
Whoa. Which also links can be found on the Discord for that. Shout out to the folks behind the scenes who are always about doing things like making complex influence systems. They're not sure they're that complex. They're pretty straightforward once you actually read the rules. And then also these awesome character items that everybody got, some wondrous items. So again, check those out on our Patreon. But the people helping make that happen, game design and writing, Stephen Cheney and Brandis Stoddard. Tarot design and additional writing, Rabbit Stoddard. Character design, Adam Schubert. Tarot and symbol design, Luana Zara. And graphic and UI design, Flora Ciartino at the Wanderer's Tome. I'm Christopher Mifsud. I've been your game master and host for the evening. And before we go, though, I want to thank all the folks that tune in every week. Check us out. Watch our videos on demand. Follow us on YouTube and on Twitch. We hit 100 followers tonight, so thank you all for making that happen. I totally missed that because I don't have a good way to see that while this is going on, but thank you. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Tune in next week and join us in the shadows. Yeah, I totally did that the wrong way, but anyway, next time, whatever. Y'all have a great evening. It's late, y'all. All right. Cheers. Bye. Love you. Bye.